Okay, we're back. Video 2. Hopefully you learned a lot and we are the second module. You know what I'm saying. Alright, so again I already ran my code for me to get into my Spotify account. I'm not gonna show you that. My code, but long story short, if you have issues with it, let me know. Alright, so I'm gonna go through this. So setting up the code to access your playlist, leave playlist username as it is. So there's a lot of stuff here. So the way we go about doing this is you have to go to your Spotify account online and get a playlist, and that's what we're going to open up. That's what we're going to extract. So let's do that. So Spotify, that's how you spell it, right? Spotify. Okay, that up. I know there's an easier way to doing this, but you have to do it by way of the browser. Okay, so this is my music. I listen to some interesting music. Please don't judge me. Let's go to Baba K Trinata. It's my guy. Go to these three dots. Okay, I believe you go to share and then you go to copy album link. I think we'll see if this works. If it doesn't, learn by doing, right? So we're going to extract this data. All right. So what I'm going to do is put this here. Okay, this is my URL. This is my URI. It's really a URL. I don't know why I'm calling it URI. And this is the username, which is interesting. Username 1. My student says I shouldn't change that. Okay, fine. And then this is the actual album information. Or at least, this is not the right one. I want to see if this works because this is a playlist. This is supposed to be playlist, but let's see if it doesn't work. I'll actually go to a real playlist. But interesting to see it's failing because I'm arguing because it's not a playlist. This is an album. My apologies. Let's try the album. At least try a playlist. Let's see what my library. So let's see. Hopefully this is, oh wow, you can really learn about me. Let's get jazz in the background. Jazz in the background. Okay, copy playlist. Okay, copy playlist. I think that's what I'm supposed to press, right? Share options, hold key on keyboard, copy Spotify URI. Is that what it's really called? A URI? Interesting. I'll copy that next. If that doesn't, if this should work. I'll press this. This should work. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Please don't embarrass me. Please don't embarrass me. It's failing again. I'm gonna pause the video and figure this out, but I'm gonna keep this going because I don't like to re-record. Okay, this is really important for you to watch. Hopefully you all are watching these videos. This is actually really important because I wouldn't have been able to do this without watching all these trial and error, and I am the front end of your trial and error, at least in terms of learning the concepts initially. So I did a lot of plug and chug, a lot of learn by doing, learned a lot with this error. But let me go ahead and just solve it so I'm not taking too much of your time. So I had to go to a different website to figure out what was going on. And ideally, if I read what my student made the R Markdown or the Quarto file, if I read it properly, I would have done it the right way. So you press this button, these three little dots. You hover over share and you don't click on anything. But for your Mac users, you're gonna press option. If I had time, I would put that. You see option in the video. And then if you're a Windows user, you're gonna use you're gonna press Alt. So Alt for Windows, options for Mac users. Mac, right? All right. Now hold Alt. You see what happens? I hold Alt. I gotta press it again. I gotta get out of here again. So I press this, hover over it. So copy link to Spotify to copy link to playlist. That's not what we want. When I press Alt, I can now press copy URI. Okay, remember I kept saying, what is URI? What is URI? URI means something. I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. And so here, you're going to paste this there. But if you run this, guess what? You're going to get an error. So I'm going to actually show it to you so you can believe that. You're going to get an error. It's going to, boom, doesn't work. But then some plug and chug. Whoa. We're going to remove this Spotify playlist. And then let's just go ahead and run it. Let's see what happens. Boom, 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 boom. Time is being taken. This is my second cup of coffee in the morning. That's why we don't have class in the morning, because I'll be just bouncing off the walls. So here we go. We have my data. So this is my jazz in the background, speechiness, all this stuff, all these variables. So you all should be able to get this based on the playlist. If you have any issues, guess what? You can Slack me a message. Don't email me. Slack me a message, and I'll be more than willing to assist. The next module set of stuff, we'll talk about cleaning the data, at least manipulating the data. We'll see. I'm going to record that video next.